everyone, this is Deborah Essex at Transwest RV here in Belton, Missouri. I want to introduce you to the 2022 Adventure van. We're excited that we have it here. They've been really popular. We sold quite a few. So for people that like something just small and compact, these are great to take up in the mountains, especially if you want to go out for a day of hiking or take a mountain bike, or if you motocross. These are really popular. Just wanted to show you a few of the features that are really wonderful. It does have a shower system, which you can see the shower head's right here. So if you're needing some water, it's super easy to hook up the hose, as you can see. They've actually got some really cool lights that come with it as well. So in the bedroom area, you've got lights underneath the bedroom, which is kind of cool. This does fold down into a bed. We're going to show you that in just a few minutes as well. One thing I really love, because I do like being outside quite a bit, at night you do have a really nice LED light on the top, and you would have like a really nice speaker system too. So if you wanted to jam out and cook or something behind here, you'd be able to do that pretty easily as well. There's also an air compressor built in, so if you're needing to put air in your tires, or inflate a bike or anything like that, if you're out mountain biking, you'd be able to do that pretty easily. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna pull this down so I can show you the privacy shade. One other thing before I do that though, the really nice thing is this one does come with a really nice potty box. So basically what this is, it's a little seat that they've built a toilet into that's portable. So if you are out hiking and you need a little more privacy, you can actually move this anywhere you need to. That way if you have like a little tent area or something, you'd be able to move that around as you're traveling. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable, since there isn't actually a live restroom in here as far as that part goes. You do have hot water, so that's a nice addition that they did add to this as well. So there's a really nice sink in there that's kind of deep too, so it'd help you with cooking and cleaning and all that good stuff. But we'll show you that once we move into the inside part. We'll do that right now. Put these clips down just so you can see how nice this privacy shade is for us ladies. A lot of times when we're traveling, it may not be in the best place to change clothes and things like that. So if you're wanting some privacy at night, or just during the day so you can get a nice nap, this is nice and dark, really thick. It does zip all the way down as well. So I'm going to show you that real quickly. And Katie's going to come around to the side wall, where you're going to see we actually have a really nice bug screen as well. And we'll teach you a little bit more about this particular van. As you can see, a really beautiful mosquito net here. So there's a nice cool breeze coming through today, even though it's July. Feels pretty great. So if you are outside by some water or up in the mountains and you just don't want to be eaten alive by bugs, they love me for some reason, this is a really great way to kind of enjoy the outdoors while you're cooking or maybe riding or whatever it is that you're doing currently in the van. It does open really easily. I'm just trying to access the zipper real quick so I can show you. You do have a really nice fire hydrant here too, so hopefully if anything were to happen, if you're out motorcycling or anything and you need it, you can use that as well. We're going to borrow the seat right here, which we do have turned around, which is super convenient as well. The trick is to be smarter than the screen too. This rolls up really easily. It does clip. So that way, if you do get a little bit more comfortable at night or whatever, you can just clip this up. Some of you would probably be a little bit faster at this than I am today, but it is really convenient. As you can see, there's plenty of space in here if you're wanting to cook. Another kind of fun feature is they do have some quick reference cards. So if there's anything that you want to find out about quickly, it's kind of like a little guide to help you out quickly if you have questions about where your water system is set up or anything like that, your lithium batteries versus your solar panels, all that kind of thing. So it just makes it really quick and easy for you to access. We do have a really nice sink in here. It's 10 inches deep, which is really nice for the size of this. You've got a really nice deep kitchen area. I do love the prep station that they put here for you too. So if you're going to cut up vegetables or whatever, you already have your cutting board. Makes it really easy to cook. There is an induction top oven here. Super, super easy to use. Pans are really easy to access as well. The nice thing with this, these are not hot to the touch either. So if my 5-year-old came up and put his hand on it, wouldn't burn himself as I'm using it, which is really great because he is a curious little kid. You do have a solar panel up here. You're going to see that there's actually notes on here. I do like how they branded everything to make it super easy for you to know kind of what's in the coach, as well as you're getting more used to it. Really, really nice, beautiful stainless steel refrigerator here too, with quite a bit of space for a smaller van. You do have a heated living space as well, so when you're up in the mountains, if you start to get a little bit cold or anything, you do have some heated living space in here as far as that part goes. Another thing that we discovered today, which is pretty cool, is you do have a light that changes colors too. So there's a monitor on here. You're going to notice it turns red when I'm touching it, where you can change the color on the inside. So we're going to kind of play with that a little bit. So for all you Chiefs fans, when we have the games come on, say go Chiefs. We're going to stick with all of our red colors. The bed release is super easy to find. Thankfully, they've put a really nice big orange patch on here. Otherwise, you may not know exactly where that latch is at. It will pull this down. So the cool thing with this, you could actually use it as a workstation as well if you needed to. You just pull the cushion up and you can use this table as a workstation. Or if you pull both sides down, which I'm going to do for you right now, you're going to see that it makes into a really nice bed. Which hasn't been down before. So once it's flush, it actually holds quite a bit of weight. There actually is a really nice cushion back here too to give you a little more privacy. And on each window, you can actually pull down some privacy shades as well. So you can black out everything and make it nice and dark in here. You do have a really nice air conditioning system on the top too, so you won't get too hot at night. You can turn that on if you want to whatever temperature you want. It's nice and cool today, so we don't necessarily need it today. It does lock back in place. So another cool thing that I really like is the way you can access this panel, which Katie's helping me with right now, but it's labeled very, very well. So if you're needing any, thing as far as your fuse boxes, super easy to access as far as that part goes. I love the fact that these latch really nice and tight. You also have that built-in air compressor we talked about before. So if you're needing to air up tires and any of your toys or your motocross or mountain bikes or anything like that, it's super easy to use. You got quite a bit of cabinet space in here too for a little small area, which is kind of cool. So if you needed, cans of food or put your pantry stuff in here, you got quite a bit of room, as well as all the drawers right there. Nice little tiny microwave, convection oven, super easy to use. Another thing I really love about this is it's got all the really nice newer features that you would have in a Mercedes. So as you're going to see in the very front, there's a charging port for your cell phone, which my photographer is going to show you right now. So you'd be able to use that to charge your phones as you're going down the road. It actually does have cruise control. You got a multi-function steering wheel. It does come with 2 additional keys, just like any brand new truck would. You do have a 12-volt power outlet as well at the driver's seat base. So if you're needing to plug anything in, you can. You do have electrical folding mirrors outside. So if you're going through a tight spot, you don't have to worry about those actually getting dinged up if you're in a tight area up in the mountains or anything like that. It has a tension assist as well as heated and electrical adjusting mirrors like we were talking about. You have blind spot assist on it. And it does have that leather steering wheel, which a lot of people really love, like we were talking about with the intelligent navigation. That's a very popular feature in a lot of the newer vehicles. You do have that. You also will get free map data updates for the next 3 years, and sign traffic alerts will pop up, which is really cool. So If you're going a little bit too fast, it will pop up the speed in that area, so you'll know exactly how far you're driving over the speed limit, or if you're under a little bit, which is kind of cool. You do have an acoustic package, which I think you'll absolutely love. We're going to turn up the radio just a tiny bit so you can hear that. Hopefully we got some good rock and roll playing on there. We got really good quality sound. A little bit loud for us right now, so we'll turn it down. But if you're a Phil Collins fan, you can hear it's got some pretty good sound quality, as you would expect from Mercedes. There are actually, you can see my bottle of water up here. There's actually 2 cup holders on the top, as well as a little deep tray on both sides. You also do have a charger, as you can see, with your phone up there. So once this is closed, it actually would keep it nice and cool as it's charging. And then you do have 2 cup holders down here as well. The seat does turn completely around. So the nice thing is there's a lot of versatility in what you can do with this. They do have a little bar right here too. So if you wanted to put a little curtain or a drape, just to have a little more privacy at night, you could do that. Or if you need to hang things from it, makes it super easy as you're traveling. This actually retails for $173,551 as is. It's got a lot of great features in it. They've been incredibly popular. People love taking these in the mountains. I'm going to jump outside real quick so you can see it from the side view. Got a really nice awning out to this side with some LED lights, which would be really beautiful at night if you want to hang out. So we also have a first aid survivor's kit. So if you are in the mountains and anything should happen, which we're hoping never does, it's just nice to know it's there. It gives you some peace of mind, and a fire extinguisher as well. So got all of that in place. You're going to see there's an electric awning up there with the LED lights. We don't have the lights on right now just because it is in the middle of the daytime. But it does give you a really nice lighted area to this side. There are wind sensors as well, so it will retract automatically. And it's a really great buy all the way around. A lot of people have really loved these. Like I said, we don't keep them in stock for very long. So if you have any questions, feel free to call or text anytime. My number is 816-602-3433. And once again, my name is Deborah with Transwest RV. We'd love to see you. Feel free to call or stop by anytime.